Hello, everyone, and good evening. My name is Richard Stewart, and I'm here to share with you my business concept and website called Majestic Expressions. A little bit of background of how this website came in. Hello, everybody, and good evening. My name is Richard Stewart, and I'm here to share with you a little bit about my website and business concept called Majestic Expressions. So, I wanted to tell you a little bit about how this website and business concept came into fruition, what inspired it. As a kid growing up, I was always inspired by poetry and music. And when I heard hip hop for the first time, that was the glue that put everything together for me. I knew exactly what I wanted to do and how I wanted to use words to impact other people. And as I grew up, that came more into development through slam poetry and motivational speeches and doing retirement speeches and things of that nature. And this just seemed like a great idea and concept to kind of put together because it's near and dear to my heart and true to who I am. So, without further ado, we'll get into some of the meat and potatoes here. Okay. As you can see, this background is beautiful. I apologize about some of the artistic integrity or lack of. I couldn't figure out how to move some things around, but the background is a picture of beautiful Hawaii. This is the island of Oahu, and I was able to capture a wonderful sunset. And I like this picture in the background because it resembles or it symbolizes poetry because Hawaii is very receptive and so is poetry. Words are very receptive, emotion. You have a certain feeling when you look at this picture. It's just so beautiful. And when you hear poetry and you feel it and it touches you, it gives you that same kind of, feeling. So the idea and the purpose of my website really is just at Majestic Expressions, we pride ourselves on delivering your expressions and emotions of love and caring thoughts through poetry, quotes, and greeting cards. So the business concept is to be able to help people express those emotions and those words of love and caring gestures. And sometimes it's a little hard to do that. So we can customize these things for you in the form of greeting cards and letters and poetry, different events, such as holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, so on and so forth. Okay? The audience behind my website, anybody, I can sit down with the youngest child who wants to do a wonderful birthday card for their father. I can, talk to, any, age range of adults. Everything is very G rated when it comes to the language and the perception of the website. So that is my audience. There is no limitations. Okay. So I wanted to make this accessible for anybody. Okay. A lot of original text and graphics went into to this website, and I'll go ahead and show you those things here. Okay. When we go into the about page, okay. This is a famous quote. Well, not a famous quote, but it's a quote that I did. I think it's famous. Anyway, one of my quotes, and it just says, "A loss is just a win with intentions to make us better." And I think that is very powerful because in reality, that's what it is. You never really lose. You just have opportunities to learn and to get better. Okay. So make changes, advance, progress, get better. So I love quotes like that. I love, things that are impactful and give you the encouragement to move on throughout your day or throughout life. Okay. I created a branding, basically this is my personal spoken word artist business website as well. It's called Born for Excellence. Okay. And you can find me at facebook.com/born for excellence. Okay. There's some wordings and graphics down here. As you can see, the background is a picture of my house. Okay, I like that because I want this website to be welcoming. Welcome home. You can feel comfortable. It's a good space. We can enjoy words and enjoy developing and creating, okay, along with impacting other people's lives. So I wanted to have that kind of feel. Some of the text in here. This is just me giving people a snapshot of how this website came into fruition. Okay, as I talked about, growing up as a child. So I thought that would be pretty creative to have that on that front page in the beginning there. Okay. My Born for Excellence website, not done in a day, but done daily. Okay. I thought that was very powerful, and to have my picture of, pen and paper and pad, right there, it's simple, but very effective. Okay. So I really, Me Inc. is Majestic Expressions Incorporated. Okay. So these two things are separate entities, but work very well together. Okay. Next is my services page. Okay. So this just gives you a glimpse of some things that I have going on. It talks about the latest motivational quotes. So when the website is up and completely running, it flies through a few different quotes that I have. Okay. This gives you a snapshot of how I feel when it comes to thoughts and expressions, and how powerful those things are, where motivation comes from. Okay, say when that thought is translated through words, a metamorphosis happens and great beginnings are catapulted into action. Recognizing the power of words goes back to the beginning of time. Our mere existence began with a thought. Think about the power in that. Okay, that is so true. Okay, and this gives you a glimpse of what we have to offer. Okay, greeting cards tells you what you can expect. I will sit down with a client, or one of my Majestic Expressions representatives will sit down with the client. We will gather information about details, who it is that we're making this greeting card for, or this letter for, or this retirement gift that you want to provide somebody, whatever the case might be. Okay, we can customize that, and then we'll have follow-up meetings to make sure that looks right, putting a lot of love and effort to capture that moment that will change somebody's life. Okay. Next to that is inspirational quotes. We kind of talked about that and give some ideas and thoughts of how I feel in regards to that. Okay. Spoken word. Okay, Book Richie Rich. Hey, that's my stage name. Okay, so don't laugh. I know it's not that original, but I like it because my name is Rich and it fits me. So spoken word, we can come out to venues. I can do performances. We can sit down and customize an event, that is specifically for whatever that special moment is that you're trying to capture. So I think that's pretty cool to have a business that will spend that kind of time to go out and to actually, create something so memorable just for that moment, for you, for that family member. Okay. And last but not least, we have some positive apparel where we can develop some jewelry. We can develop different jackets and t-shirts and things of that nature. So we'll have all of that with a third party manufacturer, to where it's very easy and operational for someone to go in there and customize what they would like based upon some different quotes and things that we have available. So that would be to their avail. Okay, and this here just talks about some of the things that we have going on. Okay, projects and upcoming events. Okay, just gives people an update of what's going on. So thank you for checking out our webpage here at Majestic Expressions Incorporated. We pride ourselves on providing you with the greatest content, customized words and expressions for your loved ones. Okay, and we have a lot of events that are going on. There's a lot of activities that involve poetry, involve music, involve expression, and not limiting anybody. If you have talents and gifts that you'd like to, exercise on a stage, we are a safe place to where you can come and feel comfortable without any kind of criticism or judgment. We just applaud and encourage people to be creative and to continue on with their gifts and talents. So this just goes through quite a few events that we'll have coming up. And last but not least, okay, we'd like you to leave some contact information for us so we can keep you updated and on point with our newsletters and things that are going on. So that's a way for me to reconnect and be able to touch bases with those who are interested in. We have a mentorship program where we be able to sit down with folks that are really interested in becoming a better writer, better performer. And we have opportunities for folks who are great mentors to come in and to be able to provide that kind of service. So we'd sit down with them, get their contact information, have them fill out a biography and why is it that they want to participate in that program, and see if they're qualified to be a part of the team and to just keep things pushing in the right direction. So that is the gist of my business idea and website. And of course, we've got the North Shore Rockies out here in the background. If you've never been to the North Shore, you've never lived. This is a perfect place to open up your mind and allow your creativity and juices to flow. Okay, so my name is Richard Stewart. Thank y'all for tuning in and paying attention. I hope that my picture up there in the right corner is visible enough. I really didn't know much about how to work this Screen-O-Matic, so I hope I did it justice. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and everybody, good luck with your projects and your business aspirations, and we'll see you in the near future. Thank you so much. Have a good one.